Hi, in this video I would like to talk about a little bit diets and I saw a lot of YouTube videos now with new diet styles like carnivore, people who only eat animal products, and yeah, of course the most popular included me, vegan, and vegetarian, and intermediate fasting, and fasting for long periods of time, and all these kinds of things, right? So I was thinking and meditating about a lot. Okay, meditating is basically not the right word because with meditating you're not thinking. So I was thinking about a lot, and it comes down to uh, some experience I had when I was in Hawaii, and I was living on a beautiful beach in Hawaii, and I saw this couple. So it was a beautiful young couple, naked in the forest, hand in hand, like Adam and Eve, basically. And they walking around and looked a little bit at different animals they see, and then they find some fruits and they eat fruits, then they hug each other, kiss each other, and this is basically what most people imagine is paradise on earth, right? So we are already living in paradise, we living our dream right now. So when you look now in all these aspects, diet and how we live in this paradise all together happy. So carnivore is like, I imagine now this couple all of a sudden see a cow, and then the guy takes out his knife and try to kill the cow, and then they rip the cow apart and start to eat it. I don't know if this looks like paradise. Nah. Or when they get all the foods from the tree and they try to collect it and it's all ours. Nah. So it comes down to it's all in moderation. Um, Probably fasting is the best way if you don't want like huge amount of muscle mass. I was in this uh, trap too. So I see when I was really young a guy who did judo with perfect abdominals and great body, and it affected me, and I say I want to look one day like this. And you have genetics, I have genetics, other people have genetics, and this is the main way you look like your genetics are, and the rest you can a little bit of balance with diet and exercise, but there's a certain way you look from genetic, and then you can make a little bit more volume in the muscle, and you can get a little bit more abdominals, and but some people have nice abdominals, some people don't, and it's genetic. So with this carnivore diet, I see it now, when you eat the meat, it doesn't really go into your system. It goes in through your intestines, and basically I would say 95% from the meat you eat, especially if it's a steak, it comes out with your shit again. And besides the killing animal part, and besides the big problem what would cause if everybody would go carnivore, I imagine that it would be a disaster. So maybe it's healthy because you get some sort of fat with substitute your energy in a good way without carbs. Maybe it's not that healthy, but the healthiest diet is always restricted. Now it's the intermediate fasting. Now the people discovered when they 5 days without eating, your growth hormone level goes up, your stem cell level goes up, like, and the body can focus on recover perfect. So the carnivore diet is just another way to fast, because you don't get the most of what you eat in, it goes through, so you feel like, oh, I'm eating something. You get a little bit of fat, a little bit of amino acids from, but it's not really that what you eat is having a lot of benefits. So imagine everybody would live like the couple, so not eating, doing more fun things like hugging, massaging each other, walking around, enjoying life, going to the beach, doing some yoga, doing some nice activities. There's so much more things you can do, and it's about changing habits. It's like the most people, the eating is in the center of their life. They're looking forward for, I don't know, breakfast, and they're looking forward for lunch, and then they're looking forward for dinner and what we eat for dinner, and it's all, let's meet for coffee, let's meet for cake, and it's all, it's around food. So try to find something better to do than eating, like like something together, like meeting, massaging each other, doing each other body painting. You know, it can be really creative. If I have more ideas, I make a more video. Yeah, that's a good idea for the next video. Activities better than eating. That's gonna be my next video. And think about all of this. So the best diet I would recommend is not eating. But if you want to enjoy sometimes a few berries, sometimes a banana, and you know, I don't really like the animal killing part, because I have this picture from paradise, and then I never see in paradise somebody who's killing an animal and eats the animal. Like, why? Because of some nutrients? Nah, it's not true. Eggs, okay, eggs doesn't hurt nobody. A chicken is producing an egg. It's like a fruit. So if you want to have some extra protein, if you want a little bit of more muscle mass, then eat sometimes an egg. It doesn't hurt nobody. If the whole world sometimes eats an egg, it doesn't bring anything out of balance, you know. The problem we have is this animal killing, and we have a lot of unconscious people. So the people who are obese or extreme overweight don't care about anything than having satisfaction from eating and drinking, walking around, don't care about anything. You know, people in the United States, they are cities, they just have fast food, so they go with the car to the fast food restaurants and eat 3-4 burgers, you know. This is the real problem. The conscious people who probably watch this video are not really the problem. So maybe we should start eating these fat people who don't care instead of animals. Okay, now you think I'm crazy, but you know, you have to do something that people watch YouTube videos. So think about all of this, please, and don't kill animals, please. Kill stupid people. Namaste.